What is going on, guys? Welcome to the tutorial on how to install and configure Sublime Text and how to configure C++ on Sublime Text. Okay, so what is Sublime Text? Sublime Text is IDE, is integrated development environment. Just like doctors and or any other professional, mechanics needs a shop or hospital for the doctor. In doctor's case, they need a hospital to treat their patients, or mechanic to fix the cars. In a workshop, they need all environment for that. They need tools, they need a place to work safely and to serve customers or to treat patients in doctor's case, or anywhere you go there is a categories of the professions. Just and in this category, the programmers need a environment or tools to build their programs, and that tools is text editors. With the text editors, the programmers build their programs nicely, and they start coding, and they review their codings. And these tools, these text editors provide a very comprehensive and very good tools, say debugging tools, for the programmers to fix their codes. Once the programmers start writing, say, one line of code or two line, and it goes to 100, then goes to 1,000, then goes to million or 5 million or 10 million codes, it is very, very hard to come back and fix one word or one mistake which they've done, like say 5 months ago or 2 years ago. So it's very, very hard. It's almost impossible. So and then there comes in the text editor, programming text editor, IDEs to the rescue. So, and one of these IDEs is Sublime Text. Sublime Text is very popular among programmers, as you can see in my computer. It says Sublime Text because I already installed it. I'm using it for C++, C. I'm using it for Python. I'm using for mainly for PHP. As you can see, a lot of programmers in programming world, they're using Sublime Text, so it's very popular. They can, it's free, but every now and then it annoys you about to buy license, but you can just ignore it. I've seen many programmers, they just using Sublime Text for many years without even paying a single cent. So there you go. Okay, so my folder, I'm gonna show you how to go to, say we want to build our C++ in the documents. So because I'm running Ubuntu Linux, my thing is mainly through terminal, and if you guys are running Windows, you can just go to whichever directory you want to install, and you can do that manually through there. Okay, so we create a directory, mkdir my first program. Okay, so we created the directory. So now we go to the my first program. Now we are on my first program directory, and now, as you can see, my first program is already created and it's empty. So this is my first program, which I created through the command line terminal, and it still is empty. Now what I'll do is I'll go and create my first file. So which I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use touch my first .cpp. Okay, so there you go. Behind this terminal is my first .cpp. So okay, so we created that mkdir is our directory and touch is our file. So mkdir and touch create a file, create file, create directory. Okay, so how do we call Sublime Text? Okay, when we go to the Sublime Text, this is a Sublime Text. As you can see, I'm in Sublime Text. You can go to your favorite text editor and you can install Sublime Text. This is the Sublime Text. That's how it looks. Because Sublime Text a bit clever, they've got more sophisticated systems. It automatically detect my system, which is Linux. If you guys running Windows, it's going to say install for Windows. If you guys running Mac, it's going to say install for Mac. So it's automatic. You can go there and you can go to download, and it's going to show you step by step how to download this. Alright, we are on download page as we speak. It's 3.2.2, then the build is 3211, so that's released on October 1st of October 2019. Okay, and as you can see, all these APIs and build 3126, it used to be a Sublime 2, and at the moment as we speak is Sublime 3. So you can install it from here. After you install your Sublime Text, we go and call our Sublime Text through terminal. Just in case if you guys using Linux, I'll show you how to call it from Linux. So if you put a subl space and dot there, so I'll copy that, subl space dot through terminal, subl space dot. If you put it there and if you put it enter, okay, that's our first program that we created through our command line, and there you go. That's our first program through which we created through our command line. It's here. So the next step is we go there and install Sublime Text Package Control. Sublime Text Package Control. So you put it Sublime Text Package Control. Okay, so once you put it there, the Sublime Text Package Control comes in. As I already mentioned to you guys that it's very clever. It's automatically detects that my operating system, and it is already detecting your operating system as well. So your one might be different from mine one. If you look at here, open the command palette and you write here Control Shift P for Windows or Linux. Okay, and Mac is Command Shift P for the Mac, and type install package control, press enter. So we go to our Sublime Text and we hold the Control Shift and P. Okay, and we do the things because I already installed my packages. It's already here, so install packages already here. Okay, see package control is already here. If you click on package control, install package, then we go and install package. Then it's asking you what you want to install. So say in our case we wanted to C++11, say C++11, we want to install CPP or C++11. If you want to install Python, you gotta go there. If you guys notice here down the bottom, there is something is moving. It says loading repositories. It means loading is repository and start downloading this package for you guys. Okay, so in case if you guys want to do Python, you guys needs to go here again and install package, and you put Anaconda. See Anaconda here. If you put Anaconda, and it comes here. Say I want to install Anaconda. There you go. Anaconda is installing on my system. Okay, just because we already mentioned we want to do CPP first, so we'll go with CPP. Okay, after you've installed our C++ and other things, we go to the tools, and as you guys can see, mine one is got a C++, C++11, all these programming languages. So some of them comes in and some of them I installed. And now we go to the developer, we go to the tools, new snippet. So if you guys can see this one, new snippet, we go here and we take this out, and we put a C out, and you can take this out as well. Okay, this one says source.python. We can do source.c++, because I already did that and it's already saved. So can save it by pressing Control S. It goes there. As you guys can see, I put it C++ Sublime build. So sorry, C++, C out one line Sublime snippet. Okay, so it's C++ C out one line Sublime snippet. So C out one line Sublime snippet. Okay, there you go. It's already there, but this time I want to do print, and I want to do Python. Okay, so now I want to do for the Python as well. So Python, I'm going to do the same thing as print one line Sublime snippet. Okay, so now, okay guys, after installing our cout one line Sublime snippet, we go to create our first program in C, and we're going to trigger this cout that we put it in snippet. Otherwise, without that, it's not going to work. So we start writing our C++. And then the first one we put is include IO stream, input output stream. As you guys can see, it's very colorful. The background is dark and it comes in red, and this other color. And as you can see, the Sublime Text very clever. It can identify what I'm writing and what I'm doing. Okay, we put our main function, and we put our standard cout hi Sublime Text. Okay, so we wrote our first thing. So now we're gonna trigger this snippet that we already wrote. So we put a cout, and then cout again, and then we put a next line. Return 0 for us to say there is no error. 0 means return okay. Okay, so 1 means return with error, so that's no good. Okay, so now we save it, with this one, we came here and we press tab. If you press, when we press tab, it triggers this snippet. Okay, once it's triggered the snippet, then we can go ahead and we can run our output thing. So as you guys can see, I've got a built output as well. I'm going to show you how to, I'm going to show you guys how to install this built output, but in our case it comes here as well. So I'm going to show you how. If you press Control B, it means this error here. We don't want this, so because that was mainly for snippet things. Okay, now we put a Control B, everything is all good, it's already built. If you put a Control Shift B, it comes in. So it says what you want to do is you want a C++ single file or single file run C++11 C++11 run. C++11 is just before we installed, but in our case we are running that normal C++. So if I click this, once we put our build view to the next column and the next column, so what we do is that we go to the std cout again, and we put a, this is the second line. We put a next line and we close the paragraph. We save it and we run, we press Control Shift B. So it's asking again. As you guys can see, this one is, this is from the Sublime Text. This is the second line as we wrote here. So you guys can watch it here as well. Can watch it here as well in this things below, but you can hide it here. So just hide it here, but this makes the life a lot easier. You don't need to go here and there to find the output. You can see as you write, you can see you can write your functions, you can write your program, and you can view it right next to you. You can do like that. See, the things comes in and it tries to get aligned with the line, and it comes here. You can do three with the one thing good with the Sublime Text and the layout. You can do 3 columns, you can do 4 columns, you can do 5 columns, but in our case 2 is more than enough. So we don't need a 3, we don't need a 4, we don't need thing that like that. So, and one more thing with the Python, if you want to install Python, with the Python and with Anaconda, Anaconda is sort of I'll show you guys what I mean with by Anaconda. So if we go here and we put our new file is, say we put it as and we save it as first python.py. So now when we've created our first Python programs and we want to type something in Python, let's print hello from Python. Okay, so now we Control S. As you guys can see, this Sublime Text a little bit annoying. It says that hello, thanks for trying out Sublime Text, and if you want to purchase or cancel, just press cancel. So that's it. Then now we press Control Shift B. It says Python and it comes from Python. Yeah, but I'm not sure you guys type Python in with Anaconda, but if you see there is sometimes there is the ugly things come in here, and there is a line which is goes around here. Say if I type our class, if I type our function, but there used to be a line around here. We wrote our first line in Python and we want to run. We type Control Shift B. I'm gonna do it again. It says Anaconda Python Builder or Python, so we go to Python. That's hello from Python. So if you want to put again another line, we put it hello. This is the next line in Python. So Control S for saving, and make sure you guys save before running the program. Okay, so now Control Shift and B. We're going to do it again, Control Shift B, and we're going to do for Python. As you guys can see, my two lines coming here. One more things, if you guys familiar with Anaconda or never seen Anaconda before, there is the ugly lines coming around this wrapping line, linting line coming around this one. To get rid of that line, we go to the package setting and we go to the Anaconda. In Anaconda we go to the setting default. Okay, so we are looking for Anaconda linting. There is a one annoying line comes in around the code, so Anaconda linting, Anaconda linting. So we're gonna find linting. Where is linting? Okay, here, there we go. There is a line coming like this around it. When you use Anaconda, to get rid of it, we're gonna put it Anaconda linting is false. That's it. When we do this, and Anaconda is not gonna annoy us again. So there you go. That's it. It's fixed. Now you can run anything you like. You can build your program with Sublime Text. So we explored today how to make C++ and put it with Sublime Text and Python as well. We installed Anaconda and we run our program and we fix the issue. All right, I hope this tutorial, this video is helpful to you guys. I'll see you guys next time. See you. Bye.